Okay, so welcome everyone. Good afternoon. And my name is Gaurav Kumar Jain. And thank you very much for joining me in this tutorial at this time. So we are going to talk about again a very amazing topic today in this tutorial. So we'll be developing a dice simulation in Python. So for that we'll use the Python coding, right? And the platform that we are going to use for firing all the Python codes is PyCharm. As I've already told you in the previous lecture, how you can download Python on your respective device. Today also I'll be guiding you about the same before starting with the lecture. But before that, I would first like to tell you about this amazing course which Geeks4Geeks has come up with. So this course is based on DSA, right? DSA stands for Data Structures and Algorithm. So let me first introduce you about what is this exactly means and what all things comes in this data structures and algorithm and why it is required. So a computer program is a set of instructions which with which we can perform any task. Right. Now for this a computer program needs it may need to store some data and retrieve data and perform some computations on data. Now, what is the data structure here? So, a data structure is a named location that can be used to store and organize the data. And an algorithm is a collection of sequential steps which we use for solving a particular problem. So, learning data structures and algorithms allows us to write efficient and optimized computer programs. Now this DSA tutorial which we have come up with will guide you to learn different types of data structures and algorithms and their implementation in on different programming platforms like Python, C, C++, Java, etc. Right, so that's why this course is very important for all of you. Now we have focused on we focused on 9 to 12 school students while we were making this course, and we'll be providing some live classes in this course to every one of you. Now here in this course we'll first start with the basic things related to data structures and algorithm. Then once we are done with covering the basic concepts, once you will become confident in the basic things, we'll then proceed to the advanced concepts of data structures and algorithm. Right? We'll proceed towards understanding the advanced concepts. And in these live classes which we will provide you in this course, there will be some live problem solving sessions also. Right? Now what all things we are going to teach you in this course, that's what I would like to tell you. So here on this web page which we have designed, on which you can find all the details of this course, when you will come down, so you'll find a button over here. You just have to click this button and automatically a new tab will open up like this. Now here in this tab you'll see a PDF file. Now in this PDF you will find all the topics that will be covered in the in the live classes which we will provide you in this course. So there will be 4 lectures per week and it will be a 4 weeks course, right? So in just 4 weeks you will be able to learn everything related to data structures and algorithm. So in the very first week, in the very first lecture, we'll start with basics of data structures and algorithms. So we'll tell you about basics of arrays, then basics of loops. Then there will be things related to linear search, binary search, Euclid algorithms that we will guide you about. And then it will be followed by this problem solving session which will take place in lecture 4. Once it is covered, we'll come in the next week. In the next week, again there will be 4 different lectures that we will provide you. And now here we'll talk about some advanced concepts, things related to collision handling, different types of sorting that we can perform on the data structure. So that's what we are going to talk about over here in this week. Then again there will be problem solving session that will follow these things, and these problem solving sessions, believe me, you're going to take away many things from these sessions. Why? Because they are going to be so interactive, so interesting, that you will enjoy each and every bit of this problem solving session. There will be students from different countries, different states, who will be joining the classes, and they will share with you guys their extraordinary knowledge. There will be our mentor who is expert of this domain, and when he will share his knowledge with you, definitely you will find it very beneficial, and definitely it will benefit you in every ways, whether professionally, or whether you talk about growing your thinking skills or mental power. Then in this week 3, we are going to talk about some more advanced concepts: linked list, stack queue, priority queue, and then it will again be followed with this problem solving session, right? And this finally in this week 4, we'll test your knowledge. First of all, we'll tell you about the advanced concepts related to BFS and DFS, and after that there will be the problem solving sessions that we'll conduct, and it will be followed with a test, right? So that's the whole things, that's the whole that's the whole course, right? And these are the topics which we'll teach you in the course. Now if you want to avail this course, what you can do, you can come over here on this page, log in and register yourself for this course, and once you're done with that, we'll start giving you the classes from the very next day. If you have any queries in your mind related to the course, you're most welcome to share with us your queries in the comment section. I am there to sort out your queries. Our executive department is there, who they are keeping the eye on the comment box. So if you have any queries related to anything, so you can put them in the comment section. And also if you have any queries related to any of the lectures which I have shooted earlier, you're most welcome to tell me about the same also. You can just put them in the comment box. I will keep on checking the comment box in between the lecture also, and in case if I'll find something very interesting, definitely I'll give the answer of that. And if don't be shy, or don't keep the things to yourself, share it. If you have any issue, if you have any new idea, you want us to shoot lectures on some other platform, do share the name of the platform also with us in the comment section. In that way also you can share your interest with us. If you want to get in touch with us, you can call us on this number, and also you can drop us an email on this email ID of ours, right? Okay, so let's now dive into the platform. So I was telling you about PyCharm, right? That's what we'll be using for developing this dice roll simulator today using Python coding. Now, before in yesterday's lecture also, so how you'll check it whether your system is of 64-bit type, your system is carrying a 64-bit type of operating system or not. So you can simply put this thing, this PC got disconnected in between. I'll have to check it one more time. Just give me a short moment. Let me see if I am live or not. Okay, so I am live at present. Everything is working fine. Okay, so that's the web page you will be redirected to. Now here you'll see two options, professional and community. So you can download the PyCharm exe file with any of these options. Just click this option and automatically the download will begin, and that's how you'll see the download happening on your device, right? So once the file, this exe file is there on your device, you can simply run it and install PyCharm on your respective device. And once you are done with installing the PyCharm on your device, when you'll come over here in the search box and type PyCharm, so you'll see this PyCharm option getting reflected in this all programs menu. Click on this to open the PyCharm environment. So it's very easy, it's not too difficult. Let me just cancel this download which is happening. Okay, so within next couple of seconds I will be able to see that PyCharm environment in front of me, and you all, if you are there with me, right now in this tutorial you will be also able to see that PyCharm environment. So the module, the package which we are going to use for developing this dice simulator is random, right? There are different kind of packages which we will learn about in this Python game development course, which I'll be shooting for next couple of days. So definitely I'll I'll try to cover each and every package with the help of which you can develop different kind of games using Python coding. So if you really want to learn Python, how to develop game using Python, so don't miss any lecture of mine which I'll be shooting, which I'll be shooting in the future. So right now the Python, this workspace is getting prepared. My device is preparing the workspace for me, and let's see how much time it will take. I'm on a 4 GB I'm on 4 GB RAM, and I'm using 64-bit type of operating system. Fine. Okay, so I think I will be able to write now. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll be able to write the commands now over here in the workspace. Yes, I'm able to write the things over here. It is I think configuring the workspace, it is going to take a little bit more time. Let's wait. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to import the random package. Right now, if suppose you don't have the package installed already on your device, so you can come over here, this add package option, and just a second, let me see if I can. Just give me a short moment. I'm trying to try to check if I can increase the size of the font. I think I'll have to recall that option. Yes, we can do that, but I don't remember that option with the help of which we can do it. If you know the option, you can share it with me in the comment section definitely. Right? Okay, VCS, run, refactor, code, navigate. Okay, I'll take it in the next lecture. For now, we are going to use this font only. Okay, so if suppose you want to add a new package, if you want to install the package you require for your project, so you can come over here, right, add package. You can come over here on this window, Python packages, or if it is not visible to you, you can come down right in the bottom over here, just next to the terminal section. You'll see this Python packages option. Click this option, and this Python packages window you will be able to see now. Now whatever package you want to install on your device, you can just type the name of that package like the way I am typing it over here. So I need the random package. Okay, so I'm able to see a couple of options getting reflected over here. Fine. You can go ahead and select any of these package which you can use for creating your project. Once you are done with that, in the right side of this window, in the bottom, you'll see this install option. As soon as you'll click this install option, so this PyCharm will try, if you're connected to the internet, it will access the files from the internet, and it will download and install all the files on your device automatically, right? So that's the beauty of PyCharm. That's why we use PyCharm. You can go ahead and make use of Jupyter Notebook also if you want. So I'll be coding that dice simulator over here on this PyCharm, and after that, if time will allow, we'll try to execute the code on Jupyter Notebook, right? So import random you can use. Okay, so once you are done with importing the random package, what we have to do, we need to use two different variables. So one is going to we'll initialize this first one with the maximum value it can have. So as you guys know, we have 1 to 6 numbers on a dice, so maximum value is going to be 6, and then we can have one more variable to which we'll assign the minimum value, which is 1. Then initially I would like it to be yes always, so dice is equals to yes. We can put it over here, allow access, okay, and then we can simply come down and while loop we are going to use. So while dice, while the dice is equal to if it is yes, or if it is equal to y, which again means a yes, right? So I would like to print this in the output. So rolling the dice, right? And after that we can again print this thing, the value is, so let's print this thing. So now we'll use the randint function from this random module if you want to access some function. So you can put a dot, and after that we'll be using this randint function. So as you can see, we have to pass two different parameters to this function. It's a parameterized function. I hope you guys know the difference between parameterized and non-parameterized function. Parameterized are the ones to which we have to pass the arguments, right? And non-parameterized functions are like this. Random is a non-parameterized function. We don't have to pass any argument to this, right? So just a second, let me just adjust my, I hope everything is you guys are able to understand each and everything. Let me see if everything is going fine on my channel or not. And if you have any queries, any issues, anything which you are not able to understand, you guys are most welcome to share it with me. You can put it in the comment section. Definitely I am going to respond to all the queries you are going to share with me. Just give me a short moment, trying to check something over here. Yes, I think everything is going fine right now. Okay, so we can use this randint function like this, and simply we have to pass now two parameters. Now first parameter is going to be the minimum value, and the second parameter is going to be the maximum value. Simple. So min we can pass like this, and then we can have this max, right? And then you can simply copy this entire code, and we can put it again over here like this, right? So here we have defined this code 2 times. Remember this thing. Okay, I think everything is going fine right now. Yep. Let's now ask the user if he would like to again throw the dice or not. So what we can do, we can use this dice variable, right? You remember we initialized this variable with this yes. Okay, so that's why I initialized it with yes. So we'll use it for storing the value that the user will pass. So we'll ask him whether he would like to roll the dice again or not. Roll the dice again, right? We'll ask him about this, and whatever he will input, it is going to get saved in this dice named variable. Now if that thing is equal to yes, or if it is equal to y, then this whole thing will again execute, and it will give us the output. Otherwise it will stop, right? So we are done with defining the whole code. Let's now run this. So we can simply click this run button to run this whole code we have defined over here in this workspace. Process finished with exit. Okay, it's showing an error. Now why it is showing us an error, that's what we have to check. Okay, I haven't put colon over here, right? You remember that when we are using a loop, So at the end we have to put this colon, right? So that's a syntax error I made. Let's run this code again and see what's gonna happen. Okay, so I'm getting the output. So the first value I got is 3 and the second value I got is this 5. Would like to roll the dice again. Let's say yes. Okay, so I rolled it again and I'm again getting the same output. Let's roll it again. Okay, so that's how you can keep rolling it and you'll keep getting the output. So that's how you can create an amazing dice simulator on this PyCharm using Python. Now let me do one thing. Let's access the Jupyter Notebook and run this code over there and see whether we'll get the same output or not. Why I'm trying this Jupyter Notebook? Because there are students who don't have laptops or desktops, right? So what about them? How will they learn coding? So they can learn coding today with the help of these beautiful and amazing online platforms that are accessible on your mobile device also. So we have platforms like Jupyter Notebook, we have platforms like Google Colab, which you can access on your mobile device and you can learn coding from there. Right, let's see whether it is free or not, because most of the times it happens that in somewhere in between 3 to 7 this site has a heavy traffic. So most of the times we if we try to create a Jupyter Notebook somewhere in the evening or in the afternoon, we fail to do that, but I successfully created it, so it's accessible right now, thank God. Let's now create a notebook. So we can come on this file option and simply you can just click this Python.3, right? Okay, and let me check if I have any queries to answer also. Okay, right now I'm not able to see any queries. That is perfect. Okay, let's now import this random. Let's see whether it will be able to it will accept this code or not. That's what I would like to see first. So run it and it has accepted the code, I think. Yep, it has accepted the code. I am now copying this whole code from here and I'm going to put it in this input box. Let's run this whole commands. Okay, so I'm getting the output over here also. It's amazing, right? Roll the dice again. Would you like to roll the dice again? If I'll say no, then let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so it hasn't rolled the dice and it's over now. Right, now let me just copy it one more time. Let's paste the code one more time over here and let me run this code. Okay, so it's asking me whether I would like to roll the dice again. Yes, I would roll it. I would like to roll it again. Okay, so here I'm getting a different output and here I'm getting a different output, right? So that's the beauty of Jupyter Notebook, and where you can try it on your mobile device also. Just remember how to access the Jupyter Notebook. Come on Google. Let me again help you if you were not there when I jumped on this platform. So come on Google and simply type Jupyter Notebook over here, or Jupyter.notebook you can type, and simply click the enter button, and that's where you will land. Now right on the top you'll see this hyperlink. You can click on this hyperlink and it will redirect you to that web page on which you will see the option with the help of which you can access the online Jupyter Notebook. So that's the one. Let's click this. Now you can select this Python and that's where it will redirect you to. Right now within no time it will create for you a virtual Jupyter Notebook on which you can fire Python codes. Now that's the environment. Click on this file option, come on this new notebook and hit this Python.3. So that's how you can create a Jupyter Notebook, and now you can fire your Python codes over here. Right now, suppose if you want to install any package, it's very simple. So that's the command you can use for installing any what we call it package. Suppose you want to install, let's say, NumPy. So you can simply put that name over here of the package and simply click this run button. So automatically this Jupyter Notebook will take all the packages from the source and it will install it on this environment you have created. So requirement already satisfied. It means that NumPy package, all the features of NumPy packages are already present on this environment you're working, right? Similarly, if you want to go ahead and install some other package like pandas, you can do the same thing. You can put the command over here, run this command, and okay, so requirement already satisfied. I have installed pandas also. Fine. Now if you're using idle platform, right, or if you're using, let's say, Sublime Text, if you're using, so what can you do? So you can use, you can put Sublime over here, and that's what you're going to come across if you have this text editor installed on your device. Click this text editor, and that's what the environment you are going to see. So that's the Sublime Text environment. Now what I am going to do, I am copying this whole code from here, Control A, Control C, and I'm pasting it over here, right? So once you are done with this, I don't need this print text, I think. Yeah. So once you're done with defining the whole code, what you have to do, you have to save this file. Now where you'll save this file? You have to save this file in the same folder where all your Python files and libraries are present. So you can come on this file option, click this save as option, and then you have to search for that location where that folder is present. So I already have this location, which is Python 99, Python 39, sorry, in which all the files are present. Now let me just help you. How can you find this Python 39 folder? So what you have to do, you have to come on this PC, and definitely if you haven't chosen a customized path, so while you were installing your Python, so you will find that Python 39 folder in this C drive. So when you're there in the C drive, you have to come on this users named folder. Then you have to click the because I'm using Lenovo, so Lenovo is getting reflected over here. If you have your own name in the control panel as a device's name, so your name will be there somewhere over here, and then you can click on that name, and then you have to visit this app data folder. Then you can visit this local folder, and here you'll see the programs named folder right in the bottom somewhere. Visit this programs named folder, and there you'll see this, here you'll see this Python named folder. Then that's the Python 39 I was talking about. Click this Python 39 and save the program over here. So I'm saving it with this name, dice.py. Remember this thing. While saving the file, you have to mention the extension also. What is an extension? It's that thing which tells the device what type of file it is. Right, so save it with this extension. Now how to run this file, how to run this code, how to check whether it will give us the output or not, or how to check the output. So you can come on this tools option, then you can come on this build with. So these are the two options you're going to come across. Let's build it on Python. Okay, so we are getting the same output over here also, right? Roll the dice again. Yes, I would like to roll it again. Right, so that's how you can use the same code on all the platforms, whether it is PyCharm. If you don't have PyCharm, you can go with Jupyter Notebook. So yeah, Jupyter Notebook you can use if you don't have a desktop or a laptop, right? If you have a mobile device with you, no problem, you can learn coding on that also, right? And if you have a text editor like Sublime Text or brackets, so you can just put the code over here like this, and you can save it in that Python 39 folder and run the code to get the output. So this is it from my side in this lecture. Hope you guys enjoyed this one a lot. In case you come across any issue while designing or while coding this program, which we have covered in this tutorial, please do let me know in the comment box. And thank you very much. But keep supporting us and keep liking and sharing the lectures in your group so that we can reach to the maximum students possible, and we want to become popular as soon as possible. And The only thing that you have to do for making us popular is just hit the like button and share the video in your groups. Definitely, we will become popular, and these lectures which we are shooting are going to motivate the other students also to learn these amazing coding related things. Hope you will support each and everything. Hope you'll support us. Hope you'll support the channel, and hope to see you in the next lecture also. Thank you very much for being there with me in this tutorial. Have a great day and have a great weekend ahead. Bye bye everyone. Take care.